Awesome. Welcome to our webinar. This is a free training, by the way. So if I was you, I would get a pen and paper out and would write down some things here, because what you are going to learn in tonight's session can really literally change your future, like it did mine and so many others. Okay. So if you do not know me, guys, my name is Lizelle. I'm a normal, regular person. Okay. I say regular because, sometimes I used to see people making a lot of money, and especially online, used to like, oh my goodness, they probably have like, um, they probably or sugarcoating things, or they think too much of themselves, or they probably has a degree in marketing. Let me tell you, I didn't have anything of that when I started my online business. Zara, nothing. I didn't even have a TikTok account when I started. I had to start a brand new social media account, and I made my first South African million in 6 months. I made my first $100,000 online in 7 months of starting my online business. And can I tell you something? I didn't even want to start an online business. I didn't want it. I was happy working in my beauty salon, but you see, I wasn't making enough money. I was struggling to make ends meet. I could barely cover my children's school fees. Who's there right now? Just put a one in the comments if you're there where you're like, man, the income, the living expenses is just going up and up and up, and I really need to do something just to have that extra stream of income coming in, right? That's where I was 20 months ago. I just needed that extra income just to relax a little bit, not worry about my finances. So I want to say to you, you are not here by mistake. You are here for the right reason. We are in September. You can literally change your month, your the rest of your 30 days, the rest of your year. I made my very first month, I made my first $800 my very first month. And then my next month, I made $3,000, and it kept on going up. By month 3, I started making over $10,000 a month. And I'm averaging over $30,000 a month right now. I promise you, I'm not saying this to brag. Okay? I'm saying this. So if you are sitting on the other side of the screen and you've been praying for a way out of your situation, you've been Googling how to make money online, you've been seeing so many things, and you're like, I just want something real, Lizelle. I just want something that I can do that really works. You're in the right place. 20 months ago, I joined a webinar, much like the one that you're joining right now, and my life changed completely because I took action on what I've learned, right? So what I'm going to share with you, are you guys excited? Yes, yes, in the comments, if you're excited, I'm going to start sharing my screen, because if you're anything like me, we visual learners, right? So I'm just going to pop my screen up here. And I want to say again, just welcome. This is really where you can turn your phone. We joke about it and we say turn your phone into an ATM machine. But you know what? When you start getting notifications of $1,000 commissions coming in on your phone, that's literally what it is. Because do you guys agree we are on our phones constantly? Just put a yes in the comments if you're on your phone constantly. If you are spending at least 3 hours a day on your phone, what I'm going to show you tonight is I'm going to show you how to make money with it. Okay, because we're already on our phones. It's not rocket science. It's really, really easy to do. So you are going to hear some stories here tonight that's going to blow your mind. And it is going to sound too good to be true, because all of us that are sharing tonight, we all started with zero. Zero followers, zero experience, zero nothing. I didn't even know digital marketing existed. And I know that the two that's going to share also didn't know it. Okay. So sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, if I can put it that way. Make some notes, because what you're going to learn tonight here is going to sound like we are making it up, but I can assure you we are not. But I also want to say in the same breath, this is not a quick rich scheme. It's a legitimate online business that you can start from day one, and you can make at least $10,000 a month online, working from your phone a couple of hours a day. We're going to show you how we do it and how anyone can start doing this. But it does require effort. It's not like you press a button and money comes out. Okay, put learn in the comments if you're ready, or just ready. Put ready in the comments if you're ready to learn how to do this and how exactly we have been doing this, right? Guys, ready? Let's go. Let's get going. Okay, so I shared a little bit about myself now, but there's the proof me in my beauty salon. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm very, very tired. I worked hard all my life. Working hard didn't make me rich. If working hard made us rich, then construction workers would be rich, cleaners would be rich. Working hard didn't make me rich. I got divorced very early in my life, and I was sitting with my two kids that I had to look after. I didn't have any financial support. And then I decided, you know what, I'm probably going to have to work for the rest of my life. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what brings you here today. But what I do know is you are looking also for a way out. And I'm going to share with you exactly what took me from working, having to look after my kids on my own, being broke, constantly working, dropping them off at daycare, missing out on times with them when they were small, to becoming a multimillionaire in my currency. And it's not that I did something different or that I'm special. It's something that you can do as well. Okay, so let's get going now. I was broke. We were fortunate to buy our dream house on the water. It might not be everyone's dream house, but I think it's snazzy because we wanted to live on the water. My kids love water sports. They love being on the water. They love driving their bicycles. And my dream was not to live in a mansion. It was just to give them a comfortable life and a life with security, if I can put it that way. Spending time with my family. We live close to them now, and I haven't had that for years. And because of digital and affiliate marketing, because I said yes to an opportunity 20 months ago, I've been able to live this life, be at home daily, and not having to worry about what goes on in my bank account. So let me share with you the big problem that most people have with making money online, or because a lot of people struggle. I just want to hear this quickly. Put a yes in the comments if you've seen a lot of people in digital marketing. You have seen people make money online, and then you have seen people saying, oh, I bought this course, but I'm not making money, or blah, 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 right? Yes, because I know there's a lot of that going around. So the big issue with people that struggle to make money online is because they are told to start from scratch. And they are so overwhelmed when they get started because there's no clear instruction for them. They're marketing to the wrong audience because they think they have to carry on with their personal account on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, where the best is actually to start a brand new account, because we teach you how to train the algorithm. They waste time trying to learn it by themselves. They YouTube, they Google, instead of following something that's already working and starting to earn. And most of them, and this is key, guys, this is what really has helped me in my business. Most of them don't have a proven plan, and they don't have the support of someone who already did it. This is really, I've done hundreds of one-on-ones since I started, and most of the time there's a huge lack of support for people in this industry. Okay, so 5 signs that you are ready. Now, all you need to do is put a 1 in the comments if you are feeling any of these. Okay, any of these. You're tired of watching others do it while you stay stuck. You're tired of watching others making money online, living the life that you want to live, and you're not doing it. You are willing to put in the work. You just don't want to waste time. You want to make money, but you also want freedom. You don't want to work constantly 24/7 on your phone, okay? And you're scared, but you're more scared of staying in the same position, or even worse, by the end of this year, than you are taking a leap and trying something new. That means those are some of the signs that you're ready. So what you're going to learn inside the session is you're going to learn how to start a digital business from scratch. If you hear the word business and it makes you nervous, don't worry. I also didn't want to start a business. I started this because I wanted a side hustle. I actually wanted just to make an extra $1,000 a month. Now I get to average that and more in a day, just because I started, because I didn't know what was possible. Digital has completely changed the game, and you're going to learn in a moment how, and you're going to understand so much better. You're going to learn the exact system that's helping beginners start earning online, and how to use AI. AI is something that makes our life better, right? Amen in the comments if you agree, because I mean, what will we do without our phones today? Life is so much easier than it was back then because of technology, and you're going to learn how to use this, and you're going to learn how to skip the fluff. Like, there's a lot of noise online. You're going to learn how to drown out the noise and just stick to something that's really working. So obviously, I want to give you some proof, okay? So I took some screenshots just before I came on. Yeah, Candace says, proof it works, and she's welcoming a new member inside the community. She says, I got to celebrate a win this weekend with another sell through the promotion. Proof that the system really does work when you stay consistent and plug in. Zanelli on here, she's made over $10,000 a month. Alicia says, I'm celebrating a DMA starter sale. I love what she says here. Look at her story. She says, when I moved to a new town, unemployed, living on my family's farm, I knew I didn't want to leave my babies for a 9 to 5 or put them in a new school in a brand new environment. My heart longed for something else. This opportunity gave me that something else. Today, I get to homeschool my 9-year-old, run after my toddler, and still build an income from home. Even more, it's allowed me to sow into the kingdom of God, to say yes when He says go. I want you to listen to that, because this is something they are sharing inside our community. This is not even public. This is being shared inside our community. This is just amazing. Claudia says, ding, ding, ding. She was so scared, this lady, to even show her face on social media. I don't know if she's on here. And she made her sale with DMS. And she says to anyone who feels like giving up, please don't. Consistency really is key. I want to ask you, can you be consistent with 2 hours a day? Put a yes in the comments if you can be. Because this is the crutch of building a very, very simple business. It's just a Netflix movie. It's like watching a Netflix movie. If you can do 2 hours a day, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, you're already on your phone. You just need to strategically use those 5 minutes, right? She says, first and foremost, all glory to God. I trusted Him completely. I give thanks to God, though pray everything is possible by putting Him first. This is proof that faith and consistency works. You will see it. Consistency is really key. It's really, really simple. So before we get into it, I want you to hear it out of the mouth of someone, okay? So Zanelli, you're on here. I just wanted to come and share a little piece of a story so that you don't just hear from me. And then we're going to get into exactly how this works. Zanelli?
Hi, everyone. Excuse my voice. So I sound like a little bit strange, but let's go. So for those who don't know me, I'm Zanelle. I'm just a normal mom from Cape Town. I have 2 little ones, and I'm a HJ wife, meaning my husband works abroad 9 months of the year. And then for 3 months, he's only back home, so we can just stress again, so when he's going back. And I was working 7 days a week and 12-hour days, putting my babies in a camping cot to just make bread and milk money for the week. I stressed about every single wall constantly. I woke up sweats in the night with a knot in my tummy, not knowing how I'm going to pay bills, how I'm going to see the end of the month. And I was already working hard. So I needed something else. I was tired of kissing my babies goodbye 6 a.m. in the morning, kissing them good night 8 p.m. just to work to pay for daycare or to pay my nanny to look after them so I can hear from her, because she's playing mom now because I have to work to provide. I was tired of choosing between providing for them and spending time with them. So I needed something to work. So I started looking, and I actually applied for jobs, which I didn't get. And I saw this lady online. She made this boatload of money. And I thought, like, I'm South African. There's no way in hell I'm just going to be scammed out of money. Like, this is not true. And I watched it again, and I prayed. I didn't pray for money. I prayed for freedom. I prayed for time so I can be a proper mom that I want to be. And after my 3rd confirmation, I knew this was the way to go. And I took a chance. I didn't have the money. Money and time was really my issue. And I sold my couches. I ran promotions because I knew if there's a will, there's going to be a way. And God wouldn't have opened the door if it wasn't for me. I took a chance. 3 weeks in, total beginner, not knowing anything, not fancy, not an influencer, made $900. Still working, like doing lashes. That's 16,000 Rand, you guys. Never ever have I made that type of money. 6 weeks in, made $3,700. I mean, for South African, that is 76,000 Rand. I was in total awe. I kept on going. And when I started with DMS this year opened so many mindset blocks. It literally gave me my full potential that I was stuck in because of mindset, because of blocks I had here. Not because of the system, because I was getting in my own way. I didn't believe I can do it. I made in June month, I have to think about this. I always make a mistake. June month, I made 8,000. July, I made 9,200. August, I made $10,900. That is like almost 200,000 Rand. And I know it sounds crazy. It's insane. I still check my bank account. I still check it. Like, isn't this a dream? I have to pinch myself. But I'm telling you, you will not get a better coaching, a better beginner-friendly, simple, easy system. If you are following it and you are doing 50% of the work, the program will take over and do the other for 50%. There's no way in hell you can fail if you are bringing yourself to the table. So I hope you start. I hope you see the value and see what is possible for you too. We are just normal people that took the risk because there's actually no risk inside this. This is a proven system. So Oh, there's
Not
go my
married,
voice.
thank you. But I want to ask you, what makes DMS different? Because there's a lot of noise out there. And you were in digital marketing before you started with DMS. You found yourself, I remember, very stuck, right? And you've made more money now than ever before with it. But what changed? What stood out for you?
So for me personally, because I struggled with self-belief, I struggled with believing in confidence that I can actually stand out and do it. And DMF shifted that for me to get out of my own way. And not only that, because in the beginning, when you start, you don't know anything. Most of us didn't know anything. And most people think you actually start because you have a lot of money. You don't. You start this because you need the money. That is why, because you want to provide for your family better. And the thing is, in the beginning, you don't know what to post. You're all over the place. You don't know where to go actually, and you get content that is done for you. This content that is done for you, it's not like everything Google pushing it out for you. It's content that converts, and what converts into sales. That for me was the perfect solution because I didn't know how to show up with confidence. I didn't want to put my face on social media. And now you don't have to because it's already done for you. It's literally copy, pasting, and posting. And because I'm a mom of a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, a husband that's all away, I can do this in the pockets of my day because it was built for busy people, built for people that aren't techie like me. I'm a total blonde when it comes to tech, really. I'm not techie, and I didn't have the time. I mean, if you have kids, you don't even have time to go to the toilet. I'm not kidding. So I literally do it in beforehand. I batch content, and there you go. So for me, that was it. And the most important thing for me is the coaching inside here, because a lot of programs don't give you the coaching. You either have to pay extra for it or you are left on your own. And that for me, because we go deep, we see what the struggle is, and we actually help you to go above and beyond that so you can reach your full potential. So that for me is standing out all in all.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. And thank you for showing up, even though you're not feeling well. And my goodness, yeah, busy kids that small, you don't have time. Cecilia says kids in a salon leave zero time for anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So let's carry on. And let's get going so you know exactly what you can get. So I don't know what your situation is. Maybe you want to get rid of debt. Maybe like one of my goals was to buy a new house. Maybe it's yours. Maybe it's family time. Maybe it's just like, or maybe it's all three. Okay. That was on my list, was all three. Whatever it is, just know that you can really reach your goals. What we call DMS, it's just the vehicle. It's the vehicle to get you there, right? It's a way. There's so many people that also start, but they have their own businesses. They want to know how to run their own businesses and scale their own businesses, right? Or create their own digital products, and that you can do in here as well. And just to show you, because I get this question all the time, I also have a faceless account. I've just to prove that you can make money on a faceless. I've also made money on my faceless. I'm still continuing. Larushka started a faceless account on the 16th of June, and she posted, she made over $2,000 in 6 weeks without showing her face. I love what she says here. She made more money than she gained followers. I just love that, right? Taryn says, in the past week, I've been consistent and mindful doing my visibility boost. Let me tell you, they work. In the past 6 days, I've managed to get 25 leads, so incredibly happy. Because this is not just about, it's not just about a strategy. It's about getting the mindset to become an attraction for that strategy, right? So what is digital marketing? Put a one in the comments if you're not sure, okay? I know it's not as unfamiliar like it used to be, but if you're anything like me 20 months ago, I had to Google like physically what is digital marketing. So I'm just going to explain briefly to you. It's basically shopping online. It's just a fancy way of saying you're promoting products online and even services. Services can also be digital, right? But like with a cup, if you have a cup in your hand, I can give you 1,000 cups and you can buy it from me at a special price. A cup is not going to change someone's life, number one. So it's not going to be that profitable. And also you're going to have a small margin on it because you're going to work hard to sell it because you still have to ship it. With a digital product, think about an e-guide or like an ebook or something that someone can download immediately after they purchase. What's different with this program is not only is it something that you get access to immediately, it's an entire interactive program where there's weekly calls. So it's not just downloading a PDF and there you go and hopefully you make money. Okay, so that is the difference. So digital marketing is literally where people go online, they click, they purchase, they buy, and you get paid. Think about the last time you ordered online or the first time you ordered online. How did you get to that online shop? Did someone phone you and ask you, hey, come look at my online store and come buy here? Did someone do that? Probably not. Somewhere along the line, you discovered this place on social media. I remember the first time when I ordered from Shein, the very first time, I was like, I'm South African. So I was like, ooh, this place is in China. Who says I'm going to get my package, right? So I didn't know what it was, but I liked what I saw. And then later on, as I was scrolling social media, I kept on seeing it. What was happening? I was building familiarity with that brand. This is why we post online, because people are spending their time online, right? And there are already people looking for what you offer. So what happened was later on, I saw other people starting to buy, and then eventually I bought. That is the process, right? And that is called digital marketing. 5.3 billion people are on social media, and it just grows. The digital economy is booming. 82% of buyers say social media influences their purchasing decisions. Do you guys agree? Do you agree that if you have a lot of money to spend on something and you need to buy something, you want to buy something, are you just going to go buy it? Or are you going to go to social media and go check, go research about it, right? Digital learning and e-commerce are growing faster than any other industry out there. Just to give you a little graph to show, because a lot of people ask me, is the market not saturated? It's far from saturated. If there's any time, the time is now. Because years from now, you can already be putting away money, buy houses, all of that because of the money that you can earn online. With that, I'm not saying you're going to do it. It all depends on you, right? When I started, my income just started to grow. Never in my entire life did I think I would average over $30,000 a month. And it's still growing because the business is growing and the e-learning market is growing, right? So just to give you a little graph there, it's predicted to grow to over 500 billion in 2027. It's growing. The reason why most people stay stuck is because they are scared of scams. Because let's face it, online there are a lot of scams, guys. Just on TikTok, I've got many, many profiles on TikTok, but only one is the real me. And that's something we can't, the social media platforms are working on securing the space, but unfortunately, there will always be people trying to scam other people. So people are scared of scams. They are scared to show up online. They think they need to show their face. A lot of people just don't have any idea what to post. So they buy the program or they buy the digital product to resell, but then they get stuck because they're like, oh my goodness, now how do I sell it? What do I need? What do I post? A lot of people think they need to be a certain way. They think they need to look like someone else, talk like someone else, or be experienced. And that is just simply not the truth. Okay. So here's what you need. Here's where you can grab your pen and paper. If you want to make money online, if you go out of this webinar and you don't even decide you want to shortcut nothing and you still want to make money online, but you want to do it your way, I'm going to give you the tips on how to do that. You need a digital product that is profitable. I've seen a lot of people start on their own, thinking that they can also make a lot of money on their own online. And they make a few bucks and then they stuck and then they come back to me and say, Lizelle, let me see that program again. I tried it by myself now, and they just wasted money. Because you want a digital product that is profitable, something with high commissions, something that can pay you $1,000 and more with one sale. Let me know in the comments there. Put in the comments which do you prefer? Do you prefer A, making $1,000 per sale, or B, making $1,000 with 50 sales? A or B? Which one do you prefer? You want to work smarter, not harder, right? This is why you want a digital product that has high commissions. So a digital product with high commissions normally has a transformation. You are not going to change your life with a $7 or $27 product. You're not. But you're going to change your life with a $1,000 and more product. And guess what? The people that are buying that product from you, they're going to change their lives as well because of the education and the tools and everything that's in that product. Okay. Next thing you want is an automated system. There's a lot of automated systems out there. If you want to work smart and you don't want to keep on grinding, working 8 hours a day, and you want to work a 2-hour workday, you need an automated machine that works online for you 24/7. Think about it. At 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, you can go online and you can go to any online store and you can immediately purchase. Because online never sleeps. The internet doesn't sleep. The businesses don't close, right? You want that type of automated system so that you can make sales in your sleep as well. Because remember, if you have a physical product, like a cup, you can only sell to a certain amount of people. There's a lot of work going into this. When it's a digital product, You can literally sleep tonight, make more than $1,000 commissions, and that person already has their product. No shipping, no inventory, no stocking up. Okay, so you want an automated system that works online for you 24/7. This automated system is going to do the following up for you. It's gonna warm your email list for you. It's going to do all of that stuff for you. You just need to focus on the discovery method. So when you have a digital product and you have an automated system that works online for you, all that you need to do, the only thing that you need to do is help people discover your product. Because if you have a product that's profitable and that people are already looking online for, what does that mean? It means they are already looking for it. They are, in our case, they are already Googling, how can I make money online? Work from home jobs, remote, they're already Googling it. They are looking for it. All that we do with DMS is we show up online and help them discover the amazing product, right? So it doesn't matter what product you have, could be another niche. The discovery method is what you physically do because you want to help people discover your product. I'm going to get to how you do that, but let's talk about the system for a moment. If you want to skip the fluff, if you want to skip the trial and error, if you don't have months and months to wait and waste, you want a done for you business in a box. Who can do with a done for you business in a box? Yeah? Okay. 20 months ago, guys, I started with the done for you system. DMS is the most beginner friendly system. If I had this 20 months ago, I would have been next level. I'm telling you, you get a done for you business, you get already products inside. So you don't have to create your own products. It's already products that are profitable, already products that people are looking for. And you get a step-by-step strategy. You get 90% to 100% commissions on these products. Okay, now this is how it works. Very simple. Did you come to this webinar through an email? Can I get a yes? Do you come through this email through this webinar through an email? You discovered someone online talking about this, right? And what did you do? They showed you to their automated systems. They said, go to here.com, right? You went and you put in your email address. What happened was you got an email. And later on, you got an email to invite you to the webinar. That was their automated system doing the work. So instead of getting on a phone with 100 people, telling them, hey, come join this webinar, the automated system is doing that. What I love about this automated system is that person can immediately decide to start. But if they don't, because a lot of people won't start right away, they will still be getting emails to remind them about your offer. Are you guys on someone's email list? Like Shein or Total Sports or Amazon or a book club? Are you guys on someone's emails list? And why are you on that person's email list? Because you were interested once, right? And you probably welcome the emails that you are getting. You might not even be opening all of them, but you're keeping it there because you want to get back to it somehow. That it keeps it fresh in your mind. That is how the system works. So here's your discovery method, how people find you. We teach a daily freedom framework. We teach how you can get your activities done in 1 to 2 hours a day, okay? Depending on what type of content you want to create, we already have content done for you. So literally your content can take you 30 minutes because it's copy, paste, and post, especially when you get started. Because when you get started, it depends on where you are. If you're already in digital marketing, if you're not, and you're a brand newbie, this is the best place to start because you can literally, you go for the first 30 days, you get a content planner. So the content's already done for you, especially faceless, okay, already done for you. So you can just make time in saying, okay, I'm going to post my 3 types of content today. You get an AI bot as well so that your content sounds like you because you want to be authentic online. You don't want to, we don't do sales where we have to convince people to buy